Next game. We'll inform you about the lineup of the Czech team.
The lineup of the Czech team, first at bat, the leadoff hitter is with number 5 on third, with number 17 on third base. We have Katarina Kucharikova. Then second at bat, we have with number 16 playing second base, Marketa Doležalová. Then third at bat, we have the first base with number 47, Sara Rofesova. Then fourth, we have the catcher of today with number 19, Sara von Zurikov. With number 4,
ball number 2. As you know, we start with 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first base. And a steal. And safe at second base.
shortstop loses the ball. So we now have a runner on second base. Still at bat, the first baseman, Sara Rofesova. And she hits it straight
to the first baseman.
And she's out on first. On third base, we now have a runner because of this hit from Sara. And now at bat, we have the other Sara von Zurikov with number 19.
And first pitch is called strike by the plate umpire. So we have 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter. It's a runner on third base. Game still scoreless. And that one hits the outside corner for strike 3.
So that means it's the end of the top of the first inning. Now we're going to see what Roof can bring into the game, if they can score a run.
I'll give you the lineup of Roof. First batter is third baseman Bente Swanenburg. Second at bats the center fielder Kate Geldof. A third is Nikki Uitendaal, first base. Left fielder Isa Los is the cleanup hitter at number 4 spot. Lissy Uitendaal, the shortstop, is number 5 hitter. At 6 we have the second baseman Lisa de Vries. 7 the catcher Tess Remmers. And at the 8th spot, Lisa van Raamdonk, and she's the designated player. As I already mentioned, we have Kim Emmen as a flex player, and she's the pitcher. At the bench, we still have Marjolein Merks and Melissa Rotiers.
As you could see, the first pitch has been thrown by the pitcher, Kamila Grozlova, and that means the game can start with Bente Swanenburg at bat.
Bente Swanenburg at bat. And that ball is through the middle for strike number 1. Bente Swanenburg is a new player of Roof. He's making a debut for this team. Coming from Zwijndrecht. Last year played for Eurostars. And she will take the second pitch for ball number 2. Outside and high. And
she fouls it off.
Take no risk with this ball. Outside high. Foul it off. Count remains 2-2. And that ball is hit to the pitcher, and he throws the ball to first baseman for the out number 1. And Kate Geldof fouls the first pitch off for 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kate Geldof is a player from Belgium, a Belgian player. Playing quite a few years in the Netherlands. Next pitch is a ball. So we have a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. And she swings at the next pitch for strike 3. So that's the second out. Brings about the left-hander Nikki Uitendaal. And Nikki swings on the first pitch for strike number 2. Outside and high, ball 1, ball 2. And that's ball 4 for Nikki Uitendaal. And the next batter, cleanup batter, Isa Los. That's a wild pitch. And on a wild pitch, Nicky Uitendaal reaches second base. And also the next pitch of Camila Kruslois. He fouled off. So count remains. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a nice shot hit to Camila Kruslois. She catches that ball, and that's out number 3 and ends this first inning. We're still scoreless, and we're getting ready for the second inning.
Now at bat for Czech, we have with number 4, the shortstop, Tereza Kubova. And she fouls it off. This leaves her on a 2-on-2 count. And this ball misses the corner of the outside, and that means it's a ball. So that means a full count for the shortstop, Tereza Kubova. And a very hard hit straight to third base, but it was a little off the line, so it's a foul ball. So count remains. Let's see if Tereza can bring the ball into the field, into play. Fouls it off again. Still count remains. Here comes the next pitch. And this ball comes straight through the third base. Third base, very hard hit. Bente Swanenberg, the third base, was not able to hold it. She did make a very strong, she did try to get it, but she wasn't able to. So it's a hit for Tereza Kubova. Now at bat, we have number 33, the center fielder, Lucy Vecherova, and she goes in for a bunt, which is failed. Foul ball. Still with a runner on first base. Can she bring her over? Let's see. She goes in for the bunt again. This time successful. But can she make it? It's a sacrifice bunt for Lucy Vecherova. This means that Tereza Kubova went from first to second base. And now we have at bat Kamila Grozlova, the pitcher from today, with the runner in scoring position. And here comes the pitch. And a steal. So now with a runner on third base. And she hits it straight into the left field, foul ball. Another foul ball for Kamila Groslova, again into the left side of the field. And a wild pitch. That brings the count to a full count for Kamila Groslova. Let's see if she can bring the run on third base over. And it's a foul tip. And that means a strikeout for the pitcher, Kamila Groslova. With now at bat, Veronika Nemečkova. And this ball was a little too high. Called by the umpire. And it's a with head first to first base, she is safe. With now runners at the corners and at bat, Katerina Kucharčíková. And again, runners at the corners. And she hits the ball straight into the ceiling. So foul ball, number 1. Oh, and she's...
And that's an out in between first and second. The runner from third base trying to score in time, because if she is reaching the plate before the out has been made, it will be a run. But too bad the out was made before she reached first base. So the score remains
0-0.
0-0. And now on the pitching of Groslova. Okay, Groslova. For Roof is coming at bat, Lissy Uitendaal. Thank you very much, Elena. She's going back with going for the interviews, and you can reach the interviews. You can see the interviews on YouTube channel, on Facebook and Instagram. So Lissy Uitendaal now at bat. And Groslova is throwing the first pitch, wild pitch. And also the second pitch is a bit high in a way for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. And that ball is being hit to the second baseman. Second baseman throws the ball to first base for out number 1. There's 1 out. Brings at bat the second baseman, Lisa de Vries. And Lisa de Vries takes the first pitch, ball number 2. High and away. One ball is inside and low, and she fouls it off for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he swings on this curveball at the outside corner for strike number 3, and is the second out. And now at bat, the catcher, Tess Remmers. And Tess swings on the first pitch, fouls it off for strike number 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Meantime, I look at the bullpen and I see Marjolein Merks warming up. And that's a very nice hit of Tess Remmers. She hits the ball for a ground rule double. Nice hit, Tess Remmers. And Tess will be replaced as with a courtesy runner, because Tess is the catcher, by Lisa de Vries. So with the runner at second base and 2 outs, we have Lisa van Raamsdonk. Lisa van Raamsdonk, first pitch is a ball. Lisa van Raamsdonk is the player from, also a Belgian player who plays in Holland for quite a few years. Last year she played for the Texan Tigers in Enschede. And now it's in Moergestel. Well, you know a little bit about the country. That is that's more than 100 kilometers less driving from Belgium. And a swing hits the ground, but been thrown to first base. So that is out number 3, and the end of the inning was still a scoreless game, 0-0. So we're starting up with the opening hitter, Katerina Kocherikova. And she hits the ball for a ground rule double. First pitch, boom. That's away. Marketa Dolesova is the next batter. He's the second baseman. And she tries to bunt, but it's fouled off. So Kucherikova still at second base. And Doleshova at bat. And she misses a next, fouls off the bunt. That means she is the first out. Brings at bat Sara Rolfesova. And Kucherikova steals third base on his drop pitch. So we have 2 balls and 1 strike. And that's a good bunt. But pitcher throws the ball to the catcher, and the catcher makes the out at home plate. So that's the second out. Rovesova reached first base. Von Chirikov, Sara von Chirikov is the next batter. And Sara Rovesova trying to steal second base, but she left too early. So she's been called out. That means that von Chirikov is coming back to bat in the next inning. But this inning is over for the Czech team. Zip, zip, 0-0, no score. So we're in the bottom of the third inning, and top of the order at bat, Bente Swanenberg. And she's trying to hit the ball for a base hit, but it hits the ceiling. So it's a foul ball. 2 balls, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that ball is fouled and hits Bente in the box. So it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball is the ceiling for the second time. So that's an out. Out by rule. Bente Swanenberg brings it back. Kate Geldof. And the first pitch is way outside and high for ball number 2. And that ball hits the ceiling. So it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. So count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that hits the ceiling again. And that's also out by rule. Kate Caldwell, the second out. At bat now, first baseman Nicky Outendal. That ball is high for ball number 2. Oh, nice shot against the ceiling, but not caught. So 2 strikes and 2 balls. And another one against the ceiling, caught by the second baseman. So that's a 3rd out. And that ends the 3rd inning. And the game is still scoreless, 0-0. Okay, because we need a winner in this game, the rule said that after 30 minutes of play, if it's still a tie game, we will play the tie break rule. And that means we place a runner at second base. Well, the runner at second base is must be Rolfachova. And von Chirkov is the better. And she bunts Rolfs over to third base and is out. The first baseman picks it up and throws the ball to first base, where the second baseman, Lisa de Vries, making the out. So we're having 1 out and a runner on third base. And Teresa Kubova is the better. Rovasova at third base. And Kubova tries to bunt, squeeze play. She bunts foul. So she's on 2 strikes now. The pitcher from Roof is now Marjolein Merks. She's one of the pitchers of the national team. And that's a swing and a miss for Kubova.
Which means that
and that's 2 outs. And brings Lucy Fetcherova at bat. Joining me again at the commentary box, Elena. So she will take over.
And there was a foul ball to third base, which almost, if it was a ball in the fairground, that would lead to an out because there was a kind of an interference, a crash between. And it's a strikeout for Lucy Večerová, which means that Sara Rofisova remains at third base, and now we're going back to the next half of the fourth inning with Roof at bat. Let's see if they can still make a point.
So also in the bottom of the fourth inning, we're starting with a runner on second base. It's the tiebreaker rule. And the runner is Nikki Uitendaal. And at bat is the cleanup hitter, Isa Los.
And here comes the pitch from Kamila Grozlova. And she bunts it down. And with the play from the catcher, there's an out on. There's an out on first base.
It's a nice call from the umpire, Barend Kieft. She drops the ball to first baseman, but that was after she made the catch. So he called her out, a runner on third base. And at bat now,
Lizzie Uitendaal.
well, a squeeze play is possible, but it's always difficult with a left-handed hitter. There's no protection for the runner at third base with a left-handed hitter. Well, the right-hander coming up now because this is a base and ball for Lizzie Uitendaal. And one of the best bunters of Roof is coming up now, and that's Lisa de Vries. We have runners at the corners, first and third, with one out, and Lisa de Vries at bat. And Lisa de Vries tries to squeeze, but she fouls it off. So now she is 2 strikes, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, in the left field, we see in the bullpen Amelie Forotova. Still Lisa de Vries at bat.
And the catcher dropped this, but there was a runner on first base. So she is out by rule. But the runner at first base, Lizzie Uitendaal, reaches second base. So we have runners now at second and third. And at bat, the catcher, Tess Remmers. She had this ground rule double in the last time that she got at bat. But as we all know, you're as good as your next time at bat.
And the first pitch is a ball for Tess Remmers. Still, the pitcher is Kamila Grozlova.
And another double from Tess Remmers. That's her second in a row. Absolutely great. She scores. And Nikki Uitendaal and Lizzie Uitendaal. So we have 2 runs on the board.
We did see the second baseman trying to catch the ball with a very nice diving. But
Lisa van Ramsdonk at bat now. She takes the first pitch for high outside for ball number 2.
And we have a runner at second base, so one runner in scoring position. And there was a strike, but the catcher dropped the ball. And meanwhile, Des Remmers steals third base.
Well, Des Remmers still on as third base. She's the catcher. She can be replaced because there's 2 outs. Oh boy, Lisa van Ramsdonk got hit by pitch.
At least it's a softball, right?
Yeah, well, it still hurts, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Hits it on the arm.
And there's 10 minutes left on the clock.
Yep. Okay, next batter, Bente Swanenburg.
With a runner on third base. That ball misses the outside corner and is low, so that means we're at a count of 2 balls and 1 strike for Bente Swanenburg.
Nice.
And she hits it to the shortstop. Oh!
And the first baseman drops the ball. Good throw from the shortstop, but... And now the coach comes in. Coach Kusi, and he will take Groslava out of the game and brings in
Amelie Forotova, number 25. So we've seen the pitching change from Kamila Groslova to Amelie Forotova. And here comes the first pitch from Amelie Forotova on the batter. And the batter is...
Kate Geldof.
And it's a ball. With runners on first and second base. She goes back into the game. And it's a ball, a straight line right to the left fielder, and it's a catch by number 9, and which is Veronika Nemečkova.
So now I'm wondering, this 2-zip, are we playing tiebreak now? No. It's 3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah. So the count is 3-0 for Roof.
And we have at bat the new pitcher, Amelie Forotova.
And we're still keeping a runner on second base.
And that is Lucy Večerová, the center fielder, with number 33. And a called strike for the first pitch for Amelie Forotova. Her first at-bat of the game of today. And it's a strikeout swinging for number 25, Amelie Forotova. Runners remain on second base. Now at bat we have Veronika Nemechkova with number 9.
Well, you don't have to be embarrassed if you've been striking out by Marjolein Merckx. He's one of the leading pitchers in our country.
She's been ruling this game for a long time now. And when you're as old as these girls are, then it's
And that misses the plate
exactly
for
no
a ball. Missed the inside corner.
And that ball hits the ceiling, and there's an attempt to catch it by the pitcher Marjolein Merckx, and it's a fail.
So we still have a runner on second base.
And we still have Veronika Nemechkova at bat.
And a cold strikeout outside corner for the second out. Brings now at bat.
Now at bat we have Katerina Kucharchikova. Let's see if she can bring the ball into play. And she does, but it's a foul ball. We still have Lucy Večerová on second base with 4 minutes left on the clock. And again, she fouls it off. So count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes for Katerina Kucharchikova.
And a strikeout by Marjolein Merckx. Makes an end on this inning and probably also at the game because we only have like 3 minutes left. Roof is at bat and they are having a lead 3-0. So Roof will win this game against the Czech under 15 team. And we have a little delay after this game for 10 minutes because then the real playoffs are going to start. And we don't know yet who is going to play.
And with the first and last pitch of the pitcher Amelie Forotova, the game can begin with again a runner on second base, which is number 9, Kate Geldorf, which now at bat Lissy Uitendaal with number 28. And we started off with a strike. With 2 minutes left on the clock, this will probably be the last half of the inning of the game. And a foul ball. Count remains. Let's see the next pitch. Again, a foul ball. And with the wild pitch, the runner on second base reaches third base. So Kate Geldorf reaches third base on a wild pitch. Still at bat Nikki Uitendaal with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this ball is a little too high. So that means a full count for Nikki Uitendaal. We've reached the last minute of the game. We're counting down from 45. And again, a foul ball for Nikki Uitendaal. Let's see if Nikki can get a hit out of it before the game ends. Or if the Czech team can make it out. And it's a strike 3 for Amelie Fortova for Nikki Uitendaal. That means we've gotten the first out of the 5th inning. With 3 seconds left on the clock. Now at bat we have Isa Los. And Isa Los fouls it to the third base. Yeah, third base, left field. Here comes the next pitch from Amelie Fortova. And she brings it up to third base, and third base throws it to first base, and that means the second out, and this means that it's a ball game. It's a ball game called by one of the umpires, Barend Kieft. This means that Roof Moergestel wins this game with a 3-0. And that means that the Czech under-18 national team has been eliminated. As Andre just